First of all, gold daily time frame. Finally, last week you saw trendline breakout. Not just breakout, three daily candlestick. You can see clear closing below trend line. So technically, you can say big correction. We all waiting in gold, but problem will be what type of correction gold will make. A sideways range like last time, or triangle pattern, or sharp zigzag correction. But you can say correction have begun. After breakout of trend line, also retested last week. So next step will be new lower low. In that case, 2600 will be first static support level for intraday H1. I think major support zone from daily time frame, that will be near 2480 area. Because once price make new lower low on intraday H4 and H1 time frame, then more technical sentiment will change. Because after that $100 one way action in gold on election news, which you can simply say why the rumors sell the news that Trump will win. Because that time there was huge risk of civil war, maybe political party fight with each other or voter go mad, but everything was peaceful and there was election chaos war hedge unwinding. So this is just beginning, we don't know, but two news, rate cut and election. Buy the rumor, sell the news. Those two things are happening right now. So that's why I think 2480 area will be major support zone. If you see maximum downside in upcoming time after election. Resistance is not clear, that 2790 area. More time price stay below this level, more market will think like market top or big high. Because if this is new sideways range, we don't know how low price will go. So this time there is only one clear support and resistance level. Between these two level, if you get selling setup, any chart pattern like triangle or resistance retest, then you can sell. But these two are only support and resistance level. Because you can see daily time frame RSI, price goes down so much very fast that RSI was almost same place where it was near 2300 when election Trump vying began. And if you see political history, USA is not unique or alien country, it apply to every country in this world. Immediately after election, nobody need economic boom, at least for 1 year. And after crystal clear answer, Trump is your new president, all those war news, Ukraine war and Israel war, they have totally different definition. So this was the reason Fed said last week in FOMC speech, geopolitical risks are elevated. Because if Kamala was president, then they need a war to explain everything, recession and inflation shock. But in case of Trump, they will do nothing and blame everything on Biden. So they don't need war this time. And Powell have made clear he is ready for fiscal policy change coming from new Trump administration. But like I said in previous video, Biden was reminding Kamala and Biden is still running country till January 2025. They are still president. They have all the power. They can do anything they want. And before that, Trump is your new president, but he cannot sign any fiscal policy. And for example, Elon Musk, that new department, they are coming, and you have to see in 2025. So let's see how they decrease debt. So your two biggest news for gold, popular on news company, the debt will stop. Nobody going to do debt spending at least for 1 year after election. War, they are over. Nobody need war because it is easy to blame previous administration then starting a new war. And plus your rate cut. This is a big shocking change. This Fed, they did big size 50 before election, small size 25 after election. Nobody in news company and nobody in press conference asked why Fed did that. Why before election he do 50 and when everything become clear he do only 25. After doing 25 they cannot do very easily again 50 because it will make them cartoon. Either there is a big shocking change in economic indicator or again 25 or pause in December, which now trending in news company. But this is very shocking thing, decreasing rate cut size immediately after election. So decreasing rate cut size, if another cut happen in December, that also 25 or maybe pause, not 50. So this is your hawkish shift from Fed immediately after election, which I have been saying long time. There will be big change in tone of Fed Powell after election. Because Powell know next election will come in 2028 and at least for 1 year, nobody will be asking from Fed to skip recession or start another economic boom like in March. So this parallel channel that was your only chart pattern, it break out and a test of lower trend line happening. Now there is only one step, new low, and first target will be 2600. If you see news this week, FOMC blackout is over. So there will be so many FOMC member speech this week. You can say mini FOMC meeting this week. So more dangerous news coming again this week. Again you can expect minimum $100 action in gold. Then on 13 November, your CPI news. In FOMC speech, Powell have said crystal clear, lower inflation also a problem. So this way you can say CPI come high or low, both way bearish for gold. So that was Fed view before CPI, that low inflation is problem, and he will give a speech once again next day after CPI number. So you will get instant review from Fed and all FOMC member about that CPI number this week. And what we saw last week, that was monetary policy statement from Fed. What we will see this week, that will be political view of Fed. Then 15 November Friday, your retail sale. But I think CPI this week, then Powell speech next day. That will be two big shocking news this week and expect big action in gold. Monthly chart is still overbought. It will take time, and now there is a debate about second Trump. So last time, 2 years before election, Trump start economic boom, gold goes up. Biden 2 years before election start economic boom, gold goes up. Not immediately next day after election. You can see on the chart, both did exactly 2 years before election. And price length was almost similar, not major change. The length was almost similar. And this was last Trump term after Barack Obama, there was very tight policy already in action. So Trump waited just 2 years before election. For more clarity for intraday H4 time frame, this was our big support zone. Price first breakout, then retest and trying to make new lower low. Like I updated in Telegram, this gray zone area near 27 and 10 level, big static horizontal resistance level. So this area is selling opportunity. Let's see how high it goes up from this area. There is the risk, but it is selling zone and first target will be new lower low toward 2600.